How can I go ghost? Now, I feel like going ghost is probably the most important thing you could do for yourself, especially as a young individual, a young entrepreneur, somebody young that's just trying to be successful. Going ghost is very important because it's gonna put you by yourself. It's gonna isolate you. You feel me? You're gonna be by yourself. Think about it. For all my Hoovers out there, when you call ISO, and it's one on one, tween cross, Matter of fact, I'm a tween pull up. Huh, green. It's a bucket every time, right? So listen, think about life like that. It's a bucket every time when you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a bucket every time when you by yourself. So why wouldn't you want to be by yourself a lot of the time? To do the like, you gotta get used to being alone in a sense. Not so much alone, but you gotta get used to like putting the work in by yourself, and nobody gonna do it for you. That's number one. You gotta focus on yourself to get what you want to get to. You gotta go and listen. You want to be successful. You want to be ready. You want to make money. You want to have good relationships. You want to be able to provide for your family. That's what you gotta do. You gotta put in the work day in and day out. You gotta focus on yourself. You gotta get in the gym. You gotta stack your paper up. You gotta get strong up here. Strengthen your mental. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, in this video, I'm really just gonna talk to y'all about how to go ghost. How to really just listen, isolate yourself, how to and become more appreciative of what you have and appreciate yourself more. But like I said, I'm gonna just keep expanding on the first topic, focusing on yourself. People don't focus on themselves enough because they put too much energy into somebody else. If if you want to be able to support people, you feel me? Think of yourself as a cup, and every time you support somebody else, you're pouring that cup into. Say you have a family of four, you're including yourself. So you got to pour into three other cups besides yourself. They don't have nothing in their cups. You pour into their cup every single time, and you're not refilling your cup, and nobody's pouring back into your cup. What? Eventually, your cup's going to be empty. Then what? You can't pour into nobody else's cup, and nobody's pouring into their own cup, and they're not pouring into your cup. You got to make sure you continue to fill your cup so you can fill everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? Think about this too. If you walk, if you walk the streets in the city, Manhattan, honestly, anywhere in New York, you're going to see homeless people, but especially in Manhattan by the train stations and all that. And this isn't to, you feel me, like talk bad about them. I'm just using them as an example. Think about this. You put in, they shake their cups asking for change, right? You put money into their cup. You're filling their cup. Are they putting money back into your cup? No. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong because you feel me? I've helped homeless people. I've helped people in need. I like doing that. But you got to understand this. You can't just continue to do that, and not put into your own cup. You feel what I'm saying? You're not getting a return on your investment when you help them. They're that helping them specifically isn't bringing you more money. So you got to make sure you're filling your cup. You feel me? That's really the point of that little segment right there. Fill your cup up so you can fill everybody else's. You do that by focusing on yourself. Go to the gym, like I said. Get strong, get fit. Going to the gym is going to strengthen your mind and body. You're going to really become in tune with yourself and see the type of person you are. If you want to really lock in with training, follow my IG. It's gonna be right here. Follow that. Listen, I drop stuff on there. Go follow that. Go tap in with it. But also remember this: going ghost isn't just disappearing, because anybody can disappear and do nothing. Going ghost is so much just isolating yourself, just becoming less available, which brings us into our next point. Make yourself less available. Make yourself only available on special occasions. And what I mean by special occasions, only make yourself available when it really matters. Don't sit here, go party, this and or just pop out every single time. Because in that time you're going outside, and them Friday and Saturday nights you're going outside to hang out with your friends, you could be working on something that's going to benefit you so much in the future. You could be working on building your own brand. You could be working on a high income skill. You could be doing a lot. You could just be reading. working out, like I said earlier. You could be doing so much things. You could be strengthening your connection with whoever you pray to, whoever your higher power is. You know what I'm saying? And while people are out here partying nonstop, that's where all their time is going. Your time is going into other things. Time is an investment, and it's a currency you can never get back. You'll never get wasted time back, so don't waste time. I did the math the other day. If you sit and waste 30, it was 30, it was 30 minutes a day. If you waste half an hour a day, that's 180 hours a year wasted. You want to have 180 hours a year wasted. Think about what you could have done in 180 hours. For all my gamers out there, it'd be taking a long time to beat games. But I'm telling you, it ain't taking 180 hours. So if you sat here and feel me, the game took you 20 hours to beat. You could have done ran through that bit 9 times. You could have beat the game 9 times. But just think about on a building level, on like a personal achievement level. Think about a half hour a day. If you work out a half hour a day, that's 180 hours at the end of the year worked out. If you put time into learning a high value, high income skill, 30 minutes a day, you feel me? That is literally 180 hours. People are going to say, oh, 180 hours in a year ain't that much. But it's way more than 0 hours. It's way more than 20 hours. It's way more than 100 hours. Those little fragments of time are really what separates people. The people that spend all their time doing bullshit are the people that really go nowhere in life. Or the people that work hard and the people that do what they need to do, regardless of how they feel, regardless of where they are, they just do what they have to do day in and day out, are the ones who really see the most results. You're never going to be successful if you don't sacrifice, something that you love. If you don't sacrifice a lot to get a lot, you're not going to get anything. And a lot doesn't have to be a lot quantity wise. It could be something quality wise. Like I say, an example I use all the time is just substances or partying, because it's just something a lot of people do, especially people my age. So it's something I see a lot. But if you sit, like I said, if you sit here just doing all this BS, you're not going to get nowhere. So that brings us into our next point. Listen. I said, make yourself limited, like I said. And I was talking about time. But what you want to do in those, like, fill all your BS time with productivity time. Feel me? Don't listen. Something I see a lot of guys struggle with, and this is just real rip. See a lot of guys struggle with, jacking their shit. Feel me? Watching the people do the do. Don't sit here and watch and just spend hours on that and do that, bro. What are we doing? No. Go do some push-ups. Invest in something. Go learn something. Go read a book. I can name 50 things off the top of my head that you can do instead of beating your meat, bro. Don't sit here and beating your meat. Go get some pussy, my nigga. Like, bro, go get some pussy, bro. Don't beat your meat. And listen, if you can't get pussy, it's probably because you're not confident in yourself. And listen, I'm not saying you gotta get pussy, but you shouldn't be beating your meat for real. Especially at a grown age, you shouldn't be doing that shit like that shouldn't be your way of getting off. You feel me? Lock the fuck in, bro. Please, lock the fuck in. Watch the last. Listen, I'm gonna link the last video right here. How to glow up. Go watch that. If you're struggling with lust, if you're struggling with confidence, like you're not confident in yourself, go watch that video. It's gonna break a lot of things down, make you a better man at the end of that video. But well, yeah, I said man because I'm really talking to my guys right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Really talking to my guys. You feel me? But listen. Hey man, I got an empty water bottle here. I don't even know what I'm doing with that shit. But listen. Do what you gotta do day in and day out. You will be successful. I promise you that. I know who am I to promise you that? I'm just another person that's telling you. If you do what you gotta do, you're going to get what you want. I literally had to relearn how to walk. And I put the work in every single day. And now I'm walking just fine. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason too. And this is something I want to touch on real quick, because when you're going ghost, you have to acknowledge that it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. But that is really the beauty behind it. Beauty is pain, they say. And I agree with that 100%. Now, they could just be talking about, beauty is pain. Oh, it hurts. Like, I'm getting my hair done. It hurts, but it's going to look beautiful at the end. And that's applicable to so many things, so many processes. Because remember, everything we do is a process. From trying to get better at basketball to trying to build a house, there's a process for everything. So you have to find beauty in the pain. You have to turn pain into like you have to there has to be a method to your madness. If you really want to improve and you really want to really want to do great things, and you're going through something tragic, turn that into something else. Channel that energy, channel that pain into success. Channel it into something beneficial that's like world size. I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm trying to do because I don't want to speak too much. I don't want people, wishing on my downfall. I don't like none of that. So I'm not going to say too much. But I'm in a process of turning something tragic that happened to me into something that can influence and help many, many people and show people that it's possible to do this, it's possible to do that. So what I want y'all to take from this video, go ghost to improve yourself and get to where you want to get to faster. When you cut off the negativity, you surround yourself with people that are only the same as you in a sense, but also different. But people that are like-minded, and you sit here and you cut out all the distractions and you replace your time with productivity, and you don't sit here, just scrolling TikTok, doing things you really shouldn't be doing if you want to get to a certain place. Now, listen, don't get me wrong. There are times I do catch myself a little bit. I'll scroll here and there, but I catch myself quick and I get out that. I don't be doom scrolling or none of that. There really ain't no, I'm not getting no benefits out of that. I gotta, you feel me? You either gonna be a creator or a producer. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I definitely got my first point, y'all. I'm losing. I'm getting old. I'm about to be 19. Focus on yourself, though. Remove all negative influences, whether it's materialistic, whether it's a person or it's not a person. Remove it if it's not bringing you no benefit. And listen, don't be afraid to be alone. Don't be afraid to, get better. That's the point of life. Get better. Don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to go through hard times. Everybody go through hard times. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you act in those hard times. And really just focus on yourself, man. That's really I say it a lot because I wanted to stick with y'all, but the only way you truly gonna improve is if you just focus on yourself day in and day out and control what you can control and don't worry about what you can't. Just do what you gotta do day by day, and you will get to where you want to get to one day. But listen, y'all like the video, hit that like button, hit that sub button. We on the road to 1K. If y'all got anything y'all want to talk about with me or with each other, y'all got any questions y'all want to ask, anything, drop it down below in the comments. But I'm gonna hit y'all with some shit in the next one. So stay tuned. All right, we'll see you on the next one.